Hello, Scorpio. So, the first thing that I saw when I was getting ready to do this spread was you walking in very flowing robes through what felt like a sacred grove of trees that was shadowed, that was shady and cool and beautiful. And I could see your bare feet walking like you were part of this place, you were a part of this forest. Then I was hearing ethereal music play. No song, just this ethereal music that was coming from nowhere and everywhere all at once. And all of a sudden, I realized that this was talking about astral travel and working in other dimensions. So, Scorpio, what I feel you're being told here is, or feel like what I'm being shown, is that many of you have become your own hero. That you are now at a place in your life where you've dropped a lot of the struggle and a lot of the efforting around doing things, including staying safe and maintaining structures that kept you safe, that kept you contained, but that didn't necessarily serve you anymore, or not in the way that you wanted it to, because you've grown more deeply. You've experienced part of what the path of faith is about, which is moving inward, journeying inward to understand who you are. And as you move inward and you understand the aspects of the personality that you have and how your mind works, you also start developing that part of you that is watching those aspects of you, that can name them, that can understand them. It's like you are now becoming aware of being aware. And that's a great place of power. You also have the card prayerfully. And the card prayerfully is really about reminding you that there are many different ways to stay in touch with the divine, with source, with sacred, with holy. That it can be prayer, it can be ritual, and it can just be remembering that whatever is happening, however mundane it is, there is always a sacred and mystical presence that is happening on the earth, always. And that by deliberately letting yourself remember that and open to the experience of it, you will see more of it operating in your life. And that's where I feel you are at, my very dear Scorpios. I feel now you are at a place where you can choose to work in the higher realms of energy and in other dimensions. But I was getting a message a little bit earlier as I was shuffling, and it was this. Sometimes we're working on the astral in our sleep, in our meditations, when we don't even realize we're doing it. But you can deliberately set the intention to do so. That is one of the ways that you get to work with higher energy, but it does not have to be that way. It can be something that is more integrated into your daily practice, your art, your chores, your prayers, your absolute prayers, your rituals, your lighting your candles, whatever it is you do. The point is that the higher dimensions are there and ready to work with you. And when you decide that you want to really be more in touch with that, let it be known. Tell them. Tell your higher conscious mind you're ready to hear more from it. Tell your conscious mind that you're willing to work with, if you're interested, that you're willing to work with spirits who come in divine love for the highest good of all concerned. Sometimes it will be just doing a meditation and feeling the awareness of that come over you. And sometimes it will be praying for world peace, for somebody that you love or are concerned about. Sometimes it will just be in taking those moments where You feel the beauty of nature around you and it touches your heart and you realize you're part of it. And that's where you're going, Scorpio. This is where you're starting to really be in an understanding of your own sacredness. And when you start questioning your ability to do this, ask yourself, who says why not? Because sometimes what will happen is you'll remember past lives where it was not safe to be showing your gifts, whatever they were, whether it was psychic phenomena, healing, witchery, whatever it is. But what I feel when I see you walking through the forest like that, I feel that there is very ancient knowledge that is available to you. Ancient mystical truths that are available to you, should you want to touch into them. And I feel as though you're at that place in your life now, many of you are, where you are less concerned about you have redefined, let me say, you have redefined what is safe and what is necessary for safety, and there is a waking up happening in you way beyond logic. And that is a wonderful thing. So notice what you're choosing every time you step out of something that is wonderful and beautiful. Check in with that. Is it an old karma coming up? Is it fears coming up around what your relatives might say if you start doing whatever it is you genuinely want to do? And I'm focusing this on working with spirit. Please understand, it doesn't always have to be the psychic phenomena that is the most familiar. If you want to look up something fascinating, it's the 108 Siddhis, Siddhis, that come out of Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras. And they talk about 108 states of consciousness as being the Siddhis, and that it can be manifesting things out of nothing, manifesting material things out of nothing, like incense. It can be psychic readings. It can be charm. It can be many different things. Healing, for example, is another one. Bilocation, being in two places at once. There's a whole range of them that are associated with higher conscious. What I would like you to understand, please, Scorpio, is that it doesn't have to be something where you are sitting down in a dark room and it might be. That might be part of your process. But it might also be in writing. It might be in connecting with spirit when you are trying to formulate a teaching plan for somebody, or when you're getting ideas about how you want to work on a new art project. It can be many different things. Remember, the sacred is always there. It's never not there. And you, my loves, can tune into that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, and let it influence and guide you. Okay, Scorpios? You are opening up. You are opening up. And this is a beautiful thing to see. I'm going to leave you with that. Take care.